Hey y'all, Cassie here with 3H Farms making soap again. Love it, and I got so many requests for soap. It's gonna be hard placing those orders, so I gotta get to pumping some soap. Here in Texas it's been very humid, so it's been very hard to get it done because the lye absorbs that humidity. I already have other videos about the safety precautions. Please watch those videos or watch all the many YouTube videos. There are so many people out there that have made wonderful videos. I'm an amateur, so a lot of people that I watched are very professional at this, and I learned a lot from them. Uncle John's soap making, Big Family Homestead. There's a lot out there. I'll try to post some links. Still learning to do that. Do you see the bugs flying by? This is Texas. Telling you, there's always a bee or a wasp or something. Just hope it doesn't get in my soaps. And I just wanted to show you, I froze so much goat's milk because our wonderful Nubian goats made so much for us. And I'm just basically going to make up the soap and show you kind of the add-ins that I'm doing to this soap. It's still the olive oil, coconut, and castor oil soap. Those are all the oils that I'm adding in my soap. I'm using the goat's milk in place of water. I got my recipe from a soap making book from the library, but I'll post the recipe probably at the end of this video. This time I'm also going to be adding, this is pigment. This is natural. It's not going to dye your skin. It is for soap making. I'll also post links from Amazon. So if you click on that link and you decide you want to order something, it doesn't even have to be what I'm doing, but it'll give me a teeny tiny bit of little commission. $1 or $2 thrown our way will help our farm a lot. So thank you very much. And excuse my kid in the background. They're out playing on the trampoline. So I'm going to get my soap making started. The lye process, I got to put my gloves on, got to pay attention and be very careful. But first I got to attend to my 3-year-old. But I will show you at the end what I'm adding in and how it looks. Okay, we've got to the fun part. We already got the lye mixed with the goat's milk with the cold process, just like in my other videos. And we got the oils and the lye at the same temperature. Never happens. Like usually you're a degree off or two degrees off. Exact same temperature. I triple checked. So I've been blending it, combining it, and now I'm going to make a different soap today because everybody loves the lavender and oatmeal, but I kind of want to make, I'm going to start making different ones. You see the wasp flying by? It's crazy. Okay, who doesn't love Earl Gray tea? And you haven't tried it? Try it. It's so relaxing and it smells so good. And I have some right here. And I'm going to put some tea leaves in my soap. But first I'm going to put the bergamot, because that is the smell you smell with the Earl Gray. So, let me take my little dropper out. Okay, in my 4-pound recipe, it says 2 ounces. So I like to put a little more because I want my soaps to smell extra good. These are 100% pure grade essential oils. I will post the link down at the bottom in the descriptions of which ones I got from Amazon. Amazon is like, I sell essential oils and stuff like that, but really to find, a good price on them, I can't beat Amazon. I mean, I just can't. So, I like buying the ones, from the small ones, like to put in my diffuser or something like that. But these, I just can't beat Amazon's prices. They're just amazing. So I'm going to blend this up, and then I'm also going to put this green color in. My 9-year-old, since Bergamot is a citrus, if you don't know that. I didn't know that actually until not too long ago. And it's green on the outside. And Hunter, my 9-year-old, loves the color green. No, all my kids love green. Boys and green, So I'm going to get the, I'm going to get the teaspoon right here. And I'm going to get some. This is pigment. It is not going to dye your skin. You do not want to buy dye like food coloring or something like that, or for cakes. You want something that is going to be natural, because a lot of people are allergic, like we are. We're allergic to all kinds of things. And this is a natural pigment. They use this for makeup. They use this for all kinds of stuff. And I just thought this was the prettiest. I mean, can you see that? Can you see how pretty that is? Look at that color. Okay. So I'm going to put in 1 teaspoon. Mix it around. Hopefully not spill it. Put the lid on, Cassie, so I don't spill it. I'm going to mix it up. And I'm going to show you what it looks like all mixed up. Okay, I got my color that I wanted. I had to add just 1 more teaspoon of that mica powder, green mica powder, and it is the color of avocados. I'll show you in a minute when I pour it. I wanted some exfoliant in there, just like with the oatmeal, because I've already got to use one of the bars. My husband loves it. We were out clearing the property and got in something that was making us itch, probably poison ivy. So I decided tea leaves. It's a good exfoliant, just like coffee grounds would be. Oh, I'd love to make a coffee soap. That'll be coming up. That'll be a good winter soap. So I'm going to, I already put in 1 small what do you want to call it? Envelope? Tea bag? I didn't want to say tea bag. So anyways, I already put in 1. And I wanted more flecks. I wanted more. And then I'm smelling it as I'm stirring it, making sure it smells strong enough. And I put in 2, maybe 3 tablespoons of the Bergamont. And I'm thinking that's pretty good because it's a strong essential oil. I don't want it to be too overpowering. So I'm just stirring in I think the 2 packages of tea leaves. It's very beautiful. It's like speckly. I'll show you. Speckly, is that a word? Can you see that? Okay, so it looks like it has some specks of color in there. This color I'm really liking, and I'm thinking if I would make an aloe vera soap, if I'm making an avocado oil soap, if I'm making a green tea soap, this is a really good color. So I'm really liking that. Next time I might not make my bergamot soap green like this, but the pictures of bergamot, the citrus is green. So that's why I was like, well, yeah, that's a good idea. But I don't know if people would get confused with the colors and being the same, but that's a pretty color. So now I have my mold ready to pour. Uncle John's soap, he gave me this idea. I just have a nice box that I lined with just a regular trash can liner, and I'm going to pour all this soap in here. That's literally all I'm doing. I'm not going to add any tea leaves on the top. This soap is going to be, it's going to look just real clean and simple. And it is the base. If you go back and watch my other videos, and I will post the recipe, it is my olive oil and coconut goat's milk soap base. So I'm going to be making all my soaps because of our eczema that we have and our sensitive skin, and I want to use all this goat's milk that I have stored in my freezer, and I'm going to be using it, but I'm going to be making all different types of soap. I've got requests for some cucumber melon, or lemon and basil. That's going to be a good one. I love the smell of basil. This color would be a great color for basil. So this is definitely a pigment powder that I will be rebuying. Also, I will put that in the descriptions. Like I was saying, everything that I'm using and you see here, I'll do my very best to put in the prescriptions, except for like my bandana, which I found at the local Wally World. I love it. It was like 98 cents, and I'm a bird person. My grandma, this is my grandma's, my little schmuck apron here. I decided so I wouldn't ruin any of my clothes, I better wear it. But this kind of makes me think of my grandma. You know, every time I bake, I wear this. Well, anytime I cook Thanksgiving dinner for my family, I wear this. So, anyways, loving my grandma. Both my grandmas are gone. I should say, all my grandparents are gone. So if you have your grandparents still around, you know, go spend some time with them, because really, that generation is one of my favorite generations. So anyways, everybody, here is my soap. I think it can you see how pretty that is? It's gonna look so good when we cut it. So I'm going to let this set for 24 hours. Tomorrow, I will cut the soap up, and you'll get to see what it looks like when I cut it all up. And sorry, I'm saying a lot because I'm trying to remember everything I was going to add. So I'll get this soap all cut up, and I'll post this video and the recipe and everything, so you guys can keep having content added to my channel. And thank you guys for watching and subscribing and liking. We are just trying to get a little name for ourselves, get a little, you know, income coming in from the farm. And I just really appreciate everyone who is supporting us. Thank you so very much. 24 hours, and we're unboxing the soap, and we're going to cut it. So I'm so excited. So this is the box. Here's the bag. This is what I like about using the bag. Boom. Pretty sweet. Smells good too. Smells so good. Excuse me, I got kids, and no matter how many times I ask them to be quiet, it's not going to happen. So, you know, they'll be as quiet as they can be. Alright, here is, let me get you a good angle of the soap. Yes, Hunter. You have to be in the video too, I know. Alright, look. I'll show you the bottom. It really does peel off really easily. And that's kind of cool. Makes the soap look homemade, I think. Okay, now, before I unbox this, I took my parchment paper and I drew, I'll show you. Can you see this? Okay, I drew the shape of my box and the size bars that I would like. And then now, I'm going to measure where I drew. He has to pee-pee right now. I got to pause this. Okay, I'm back. Alright, I traced the box. The box is about 7 inches wide. I'm going to measure my soap. The box is actually a little over 7 inches. But when I measure my soap, it is pretty much 7 inches. So, give or take. I mean, it's just like this side, teeny more, you know. So, I'm trying to guesstimate and eyeball it the best I can because it's not perfectly symmetrical. But we're going to go with 3.5 because that's half of 7. 3.5 inches wide. And I marked and scored my, used my ruler first. And then I have to use the knife. And I literally just laid it as straight as possible. I made little marks going down and tried to get it as straight as possible. Now, one day I will have all those fancy soap making tools, but today is not the day. I did try to make something with a guitar string because I see all these people cutting their soap with these strings and stuff. I was thinking about using the guitar string. Oops, sorry. So I could probably make my score on my soap good, but I'm not able to hold the guitar string I tried making a holder for it real fast, but I just ran out of time. I really need to cut this soap, so I'm just going to do it the way that I've been doing it. I also cleaned up my husband's hacksaw, and I was thinking about doing it this way because you get a really good cut. Let's see if I can. See if the hacksaw blade is just not long enough. So, we're back to the old-fashioned way, using a knife. Now, I'm just going to use a straight knife. Here's a serrated knife. That would be, you know, it might make the soap pretty. Why don't we try it with a serrated knife? I've always used a straight knife. Let's just gamble. Hi, buddy. Okay, I will get you Batman in just a minute. You want Henry's? Okay. So I'm just... Can you see this? Cutting my soap, baby. Why? So we can have lots of wonderful bars of soap. Oop, sliding around. Okay, I'm going to pick back up. Yeah, it's nice, huh? Just trying to make the most even cut possible. It feels weird. Well, I really can't wait to have an actual soap cutter. Even a guitar string one. Okay. It really is easy to cut after the 24-hour period because it's still soft. And the thing about cold process soaps is that you have to, hold on baby, that you have to let them set up for 4 to 6 weeks to dry or to cure, which is just to harden. It isn't dangerous to use the soap. It just will wash away. Okay. So there's a little piece here that I messed up, but not too shabby, right? This is a 4-pound batch, if you remember. Okay, hold on. I gotta get my 3-year-old. Okay, everybody. Sorry about that. I kept getting interrupted. My 3-year-old definitely wanted my attention. So here I am cutting my soap with just my favorite kitchen knife. It's just the best knife that I have to cut the soap. The other video, I'm not sure where it went. I was using the hacksaw. I used several different things. I even tried, you know, using the guitar string, and just really to get the best, most uniform bars, I went back to just using the knife. It just makes the bars more uniformed, and each bar weighed just under 5 ounces, and I got 22 bars out of 4 pounds of soap, which isn't bad. A couple of the thicker bars that weighed over 5 ounces, I'm going to cut those in half and give those out as samples or use those as hand soap. Now, this soap takes about 4 to 6 weeks to cure because it is a cold process soap. Hot process soap doesn't take as long, but you can't use the goat's milk in a hot process soap. So to have the benefits of this soap for people with eczema like we have, this is the process that I have to use. And so we are trying to get more soap made because we have a ton of requests for soap. And I am really grateful for all the support that we have gotten from our friends and family and YouTube members. Thank you guys for watching, and I will have more videos to come because I am enjoying making this soap and growing our farm. Please visit our website and email us any questions. Thanks, everybody.